Do you know how many legends and songs I've heard about this Robbie guy? Oh, what a remarkable marksman he was. Splitting an arrow already lodged in the bullseye with his own during a tournament. What a story! But did anyone actually see it happen? Why make up nonsense when there are just as good, or even better, living archers out there? One of them lives right here in Connacht. Why not write songs about him? A bandit is a bandit, and yet here we are, turning a thief and murderer into some sort of romantic hero. Some hero. I gave my word, didn't I? And do you know who breaks their word? People without honor, thieves and bandits. No one would ever call me that. Everyone knows I keep my promises.
Wow. Wow. I mean, I didn't know he broke the bow. I would have kept it. But let's see, we have a load. Not terrible. Let's see. Let us grab. Keep the bow this time. We'll grab it for ourselves instead of for him. And he might have been a thief, but how do you know if he was a murderer? Because if that's the case, then he's just a bandit. Oh wait, what am I doing?
Nice to see you.
Hello again. What about it?
About the bow.
Hold on, that's not what we agreed on. When I make a deal, I stick to it. I don't change my mind like a weather vane in the wind. I thought we could have a serious conversation like
Okay, so that's what happens. It's not worth it, really. Really not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Hello, come on. No. Good advice is always handy, especially when it comes from someone experienced. And believe me, when it comes to archery, I'm not just an expert, I'm beyond that. In fact, I'd be surprised if you found anyone on Avalon who knows more about it than I do. Well, find me someone else who's been doing this for over 40 years. Every aspect of it. Back in '84, I was chosen to represent Connacht in the archery tournament. And I wasn't even a lick over 18 back then. During one round, we were shooting at targets 100 meters away. The target was the size of a small apple and the wind was blowing from the left. So, I took aim and wham! Right in the middle. Even the captain of the Camelot team jumped up and asked, "Have you got any more like this one? Maybe the boy would rather shoot for us." If you were older, you surely would have heard of me. I could have been the first of Avalon's archers. They almost knighted me. But as it happened, I joined the watch, got married, and, well, that was that. Hey, if only I'd had the common sense back then that I have now.
The classic line of, stay single and raise your kids the same way. Yes. That line. Alright, what can you tell me?
What do you want to know? There's not much to say. They told us the men here's gone out, and now they want to move us along with it, but the way they're handling it, they've been here for weeks. If I were in charge of the Camelot troops, we'd have been done in 3 days.
Alright, you lowered your vein.
He's a good man, but that woman... Oh, mother preserve me. She once set herself on fire along with half the mansion. Yvain nearly lost his life trying to save her. Honestly, I'd have just let her burn. She wants to go up in smoke, be my guest. It's a shame about the mansion, though.
I mean, talk about someone with, opinions, we shall say.
I was born here, and I've been shooting a bow ever since I was a wee lad. Even as a nipper, I had better aim than boys 5 years older than me. Around 81 or 82, I remember being allowed to practice with the adults, even though I was only 14 or so. One time, our master, we called him Uncle, gathered us in a meadow. He said, "Lads, we're gonna have a contest. Whoever shoots the farthest gets a honeyed apple and a beer from me." They were shooting and shooting, but I just took one glance, aimed, and whoosh. My arrow flew half again as far as their farthest shot. 300 meters, easily. So they turned to me and went, "Come on, Osmond, we can't compete with you. You always win." Osmond, you always win. That's what they said.
I'm not believing him for a second there.
I could have joined Camelot's army. With my aim, they would have made me one of the royal archers. But leaving was tough, especially since the girls here love to watch me shoot. They'd squeal with delight every time. And in Camelot, during a war, who knows what might have happened, so I decided to stay in Connacht and join the Watch.
Uh-huh.
In the Watch, I taught others to shoot. Some of them loved those lessons so much they kept practicing even after sunset. So I'd ask them, "What are you doing here? You can't even see the target." And they'd reply, "Oh, but the lessons with you are just too short, and we're really excited about archery." I kept participating in tournaments. People often bet against me, claiming I couldn't hit a bird in flight or a birch as thin as 2 fingers. I usually came out on top, earning a decent amount of money. But somehow it all just vanished over time. Then I quit the Watch and began trading in top quality bows and arrows. That's all there is to know about me. Oh, and I have an adult daughter, but I'm not sure if she's still around. She left Connacht and we lost touch.
Ooh. I mean, that's never a pleasant idea.
Gossip is for women and innkeepers. You should see Morag for that. She's both. She's a good one. About 3 years ago, I helped her fix her roof because her husband had died, and there was no one else to do it. She still mentions it. "Osmond, you fixed that roof better than any roofer could." She tells me that every time she sees me.
Yeah, this guy's a method. That's all I'm gonna say. He's something else.
What brings you this way?
Hello again. I've got everything you didn't. That's terrific news. I must say I'm impressed. Getting that lot to agree on anything is not a small feat. Now, we can really get started. Ailey will stay on as head of the hospital. But with steady finances and a reliable supply of medicine, it should take a lot of the burden off her shoulders. In the meantime, we'll turn this endeavor into a truly profitable business. You know, I've got to say, it's been a real pleasure working with you. The whole of Connacht will owe you a great deal.
We'll get through this line.
Well, the man here doesn't seem to be on the verge of dying anymore, and with the Camelotians around, business is booming. The longer they stick around with nothing to spend their coin on but our stalls, the better for us. It's a bit of a shame I'll have to delay visiting my brother at the Horns of the South, but he'll understand. He always says he can't leave his stall for even a single day.
Oh, yeah. I remember the guy he's talking about. It's the one from the village. The keeper's village.
Goodbye, and may good fortune follow you.
Okay, we're gonna go talk to her
Always
quick
a
because she's
pleasure
got
to
some
see.
dialogue.
Good to see you. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. I'm just passing through. From what I understand, Camelot wants to move it to their place along with the inhabitants, but they prefer to stay. They want to live in one place their whole lives. Can you imagine that? Oh, all different kinds. Like the ones where you crawl through damp caves or cold tombs, dodge traps, and hope whatever's growling in the dark isn't hungry.
Yeah, we do a lot of time doing that.
Really? Oh, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, I just take old, forgotten trinkets. They're no use for the dead anyway. It's not robbery if nobody's around to miss them. Think of it as giving treasures a second chance to shine.
Very, very beautiful way of saying grave robbing.
Oh, maybe I am, but I manage just fine. And I wouldn't trade this life for anything else. If I had to stay in one place, I'd die of boredom. A trip to the caves by the bay in the south. The bandits set up a camp there, so I decided to go after their loot. After all, stealing from a thief isn't a crime, right?
Nope.
They were drunk.
Not in my book.
So I thought I could sneak in and grab the treasure without any trouble. But I guess I underestimated them. They caught on and started chasing me. 4 or 5 of them, I think. I made it to the exit. And then there was a giant ogre on the beach. I barely managed to slip past it, and the bandits backed off.
What the stroke of luck there.
You bet. Well, crazy stories like that keep happening to me all the time. I usually barely manage to escape with my life. And I owe all my luck to my magical hairpin. I picked it up from a delightful wandering merchant who goes by the name Malachi. He said the hairpin was blessed by the Lady of the Lake herself.
Malachi. Who was Malachi again? I think he was the fraud. Yes. Yes. He is the shady merchant. I thought so. He is that shady merchant in the horns of the South.
Really? But he seems so nice. So that means my hairpin isn't magical. Well, my mum always said that if you believe in something strongly enough, it will surely come true. My hairpin is magical, and I'm sticking to that.
Good for you.
Luck always finds me, one way or another.
I mean, that was actually kind of interesting.
There.
9.
You're back.
You doing okay?
Okay, so that's everything there. Oh yeah. Let me put that up. Iron. Gotta sell those. All right. Time to sell
Good
this
day.
stuff. Sell. Patchwork pants. There we go. There we go. Two. Oh my god. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Over 260,000 coins. I really should go buy the houses to spend some of this cash. I really should, to be honest. Oh wait, no. Stop
hello
by here.
there.
Hello again.
Open shop. Oh. Regular fire arrows. There we go.
Leaving already? And we were having such a good time. See you later.
Always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, toughness. I'll put the poison ring back. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. So I have like my gear. I have my armor. If I grab the traveler set, this would be one ring for it. And then I would either leave another ring or I'd put on encumbrance. It would be that set. Which would be really great if I could switch between outfits for this game. Because you could set a travel one, and then I could go and set one for combat. Which would be great. Or you have to switch between them or something like that. It'd be great. It'd be so good. Okay. Now I'll go talk to her. Me forging a path. Mad Scout. Yep. That is next. That is next. All right. What? Oh, yeah, we gotta wait a while. We have to wait a while. But we'll open the shop first. Meh. Don't really have to buy it. It's just been some time for me. So I thought, I'm like, okay, we could go check on her. Now, wait a minute.
Spare a coin for the hungry. If I just stay put.
One of your men lost his mind.
If only it were just one. Sorry. You're talking about the poor man in hospital, right? He's a scout. We've been preparing to evacuate the residents, and I sent him out a while back to make sure the route to Camelot was safe and clear. Looks like he tried to take a shortcut through the waterworks. That's where they found him, babbling and talking nonsense. The weirdness must have caught him. Pray to the All-Mother. Although, truth be told, although I've seen plenty fall victim to the weirdness, I've yet to see any divine intervention from our goddess. But you could help me. You look like someone who's seen a fair bit of Avalon and isn't afraid to travel alone. I could use someone like that to finish the job my scout couldn't complete. Of course, you'd be properly compensated.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much today. What exactly do you need me to do? Wait, I have an idea why I might be yawning so much today. Might have been the 3 hours of landscaping I was doing.
Take the road to Camelot, all the way to the Iron Gate, and report back on whether it's clear. Handle any smaller threats yourself, and tell me about any larger ones. The sooner the better. Think you can manage that?
Sure.
Head out then. No need to write a report. Just come see me when you're back.
Oh.
I'll await your return.
Now we're gonna face a bunch of things that are like on the road. I'm just ready to attack.
Food or coin?
I don't suppose I have to actually walk it, do I? Let's check.
Rocks everywhere. Can't you see? Where they come from? Must have been those Doriata bastards. They came here and buried the passage. How should I know? It'll be ready when it's ready. You'll just have to wait. That's all there is to it. Who else? You think all these rocks fell on their own? Well, I guess they could have. But I have a feeling that Doriata helped them along. What can we do? I've got to wait for Camelot to send more help. But if you want it done quicker, why don't you lend a hand clearing it yourself? Go back home and wait.
I guess I'll just tell, look at Denholm, you haven't been doing your job. Okay. It appears clear. It's like, it's not clear. Especially now with me around. Yeah, that place is interesting. There's always weird threats. Because you enter the area and it goes like a permanent night. Don't know why I'm yawning as much as I am today.
Help a soul out on your journey, will you?
I don't get it.
That's not good. I was hoping we could start the evacuation soon. Now all I can do is keep sending reminder letters to Camelot. Again. And knowing how things go, those letters will probably get stuck at the gate anyway, because those geniuses won't figure out how to get them through. Anyway, thank you. Here's your payment. I'll await your return.
Done. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. My fair lady. I guess by saying forlorn swords, we can find the ragged nobleman's doublet again in there? I don't know. Abyss of King Sacramore.
Have some spare food or coin?
Oh my god. Every time. The pit. Shrine of
Stay sharp.
Uh-huh.
I'll get you back tenfold.
Uh-huh. Enemies of humanity.
What's that noise?
Haha. Ouch. Ouch. They go really fast. I can say that.
Huh? Did you hear something?
Haha.
Such a cheap shot. I see fear in your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The air changed the moment you arrived. What do you require? Dead. And Alma's the one who did it. Ah, well. That's convenient. Since you've met her already, how about you take my notes to her? And feel free to look at them yourself. You might pick up something useful. I'll stay here for now. Alma's far better at this than I am anyway. Just don't let her know I said that. May Mather's strong arm embrace you.
Okay, let's see. Ooh, new recipes. Yeah. We've seen this several times. So we're gonna go in here. Purpose Tomb. We've ignored it long enough. Figured, come out into the wilds for a little bit. She was the morning made flesh and song, her heartstrings blown from light, taken by treachery, mourned by all, may her grace never be forgot. She struck her own blood and paid the price, the gallows sang her final lullaby, let no harp echo her name, let her shame rot in the endless night. It's a little sad.